That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Hello everybody. This might be the first time you're hearing my voice, and for today, I'm about to try something new. The newest character, Yelan, is a 5-star sub DPS, and is another Hydro unit, which means her potential is off the charts. In the background, there will be my own gameplay of my own Yelan, and her potential with my Untitled team comp. She feels really good with the setup I have now. I will show her build right after this intro, and what recommendations I would run with her. Right here, you'll see my stats. I'm currently running Yelan with a pretty simplistic build, nothing too out of the ordinary, and basically anyone can build it, of course. In the future, I'll probably be able to change it to an even more crit damage build, but as of right now, this is what I am running, and it probably won't change for a while. Now, the question is she good? Yeah, she is. In my opinion, it's a good pull for people looking for vape comps or freeze comps too. You can of course run her with Ayato and make her a battery for him, but that isn't why you came here. If you have a Xingqiu, then Xingqiu by all accounts is a better unit, and has better orb regen compared to Yelan. This isn't to say Yelan is bad, but given how most of the vanilla characters have been on top for so long, and meta, this was an expected outcome. DPS Yelan. This is a very subjective matter, as this all depends on what kind of Yelan did you build. But if you did go for a DPS variant, she is usable. Now, compared to Child and Ayato, she is nowhere better than them, as they outscale her in terms of longevity and her cooldowns. So don't get confused when you see a Yelan do like 50k damage, when Child and Ayato can do more in the time that they're given. DPS category for weapons, the new weapon Aqua Simulacra, I hope to god I did not butcher that, but it is her best in slot for DPS. Yelan, Thundering Pulse is also really good. Skyward Harp, Rust, I don't really know about Rust though. Moon's Moon, if you have that lying around, that's a oldie. Prototype Crescent in a free-to-play standard is her best bow for free-to-plays. But these are the weapons you could use if you are running a DPS lane. If you are not running a DPS lane, go with any of the support bows. I would recommend that more than any other DPS weapon here. Support and sub DPS role. This is where most people are going to build her for. She is best with this, and her scaling with HP is super good. Well, she does scale with HP, so I wonder why. If you have any of them laying around, it's best to use it with her. For me, I'm using a sub DPS variant. She outputs a lot of damage, but her main shtick for my comp is to buff up my team. That's why I went with an Elegy to buff up my attack even more. Other weapons you can use if you don't have an Elegy are like Sack Bow or Fav Bow, but the problem with this comes in the form with ER. She needs a lot of energy recharge, about 200% of it. So for her to be very usable in this kind of environment, 200% ER is very much recommended. This isn't needed if you have a DPS lane. On 170% ER will do the trick for that kind of build. Artifacts. For PCOSF, there really isn't a real reason not to use this set. If you do want to be spicy, you can go for a 4-piece Noblesse for the extra DPS potential that you can give your team, as that's really good. But in a lot of situations, 4-piece COSF will do the trick, and it's probably her best in slot. Conclusion. Yelan is very good, but is she a must pull? Kazuha, Venti must pull. If you have a Xingqiu C6, then there isn't a real reason to get her, unless you are in need of another Hydro sub DPS unit. But if you want to get this character because you like how she looks, that's all up to you. I can't really stop you on that department, as that's basically how most people play Genshin at this point. Well, there's my current thoughts on Yelan, and what I can tell you right now is I'm very surprised that she is this good, but actually, I'm not surprised. This is a very, very good thing for the lifecycle of Genshin. Having more Hydro units is such a welcome change, as when 2.0 was just coming out, we didn't have a lot of Hydra units. Xingqiu only existed, basically. But that's been me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, and I'm gonna still have this gameplay up if my audio keeps recording, so if you want to see the end of it, I did 36 starter abyss with it, so enjoy.